Do you like horror films?
Yes.
What horror films have you seen before?
Devil, the Triangle, Mama.
Did you enjoy them?
Yes.
Would you go to the cinema to see a horror?
No.
Why not?
Because I think that the atmosphere will make it too scary.
What is it that makes you enjoy the horrors then?
I think they're just really interesting to watch.
Do you like horror films?
Yes.
What horror films have you seen before?
Saw, Insidious, The Ring.
Did you enjoy them?
Yeah.
Would you go to see them at the cinema?
Yeah.
Why would you go?
Because I like the idea of being scared but not actually being in a scary situation.
What is it that makes you enjoy the genre of horror?
I think it's quite clever and interesting.
Do you like horror films?
Yes, I do.
What horror films have you seen before, if you've seen any?
Paranormal Activity, Insidious, Orphan, The Woman in Black, loads.
Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, they're really good.
Would you go to the cinema to see any, or have you been before?
I haven't been before, but I would.
Why would you go?
Because I think it's a lot better when it's like really big screen, surround sound. It's just more exciting.
So what is it that you enjoy about horror films?
I like the surprise where you don't know what's going to happen and it's just really like adrenaline rush.
Do you like horror films?
I don't like horror films.
Have you ever seen any before?
I have. I've seen 3 horror films: The Woman in Black, in Sinister, and Paranormal Activity.
Did you enjoy them?
I didn't.
Have you ever been to the cinema to see any, or would you ever go?
I've been to the cinema to see a horror film, and I don't intend on going again anytime soon.
Why not?
I didn't particularly enjoy the film because I spent the majority of the time hiding behind my coat.
What is it that you don't enjoy about horrors?
I think I don't have a problem with the gore. I think it is usually that it plays on my mind afterwards and I start to panic, especially when they say it's a true story.
Thank you.
Do you like horror films?
Yes.
What horror films have you seen before?
Hide and Seek, Paranormal Activity, Insidious.
Did you enjoy them?
Yes.
Would you ever go to see a horror film at the cinema?
Yes.
Why would you go?
Because I enjoy the adrenaline rush that comes with getting scared.
What is it that makes you enjoy the horror genre?
I enjoy being scared but not actually putting myself in danger.
Do you like horror films?
Yes.
What horror films have you seen before?
Harry Potter and all those ones. I've seen Monster House. Some of my family watched Twilight.
Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, very much.
Would you go to see one of them at the cinema?
Probably.
Why would you go and see them at the cinema? What would you like?
Because they're really entertaining and it makes you really anxious in a way.
So what is it that you enjoy about the horror genre? Like, what do you like about horrors most?
Scary.
Do you like horror films?
Not particularly. They're not my favourite.
What horror films have you seen before, if you've seen any?
Hide and Seek, Jaws, if that counts. Arachnophobia. Not really any others, I don't think. Maybe a couple.
Did you enjoy any of them?
Kind of. They were. I wouldn't have said they were the worst films I've seen, but not the best either.
Would you ever go and see one at the cinema, or have you ever seen one at the cinema before?
No, I don't think I have, and I probably wouldn't because I don't tend to go to cinema that much. So if I did, it'd probably be to see a film I really wanted to see, and I don't tend to really want to see any horror films, so probably not.
Why not? Because you don't go to the cinema much anyway.
Yeah, probably. And I don't know, for example, if there's like a James Bond film or something, I'd probably go and see that. But apart from that, I don't tend to go and see many because it's quite expensive and stuff, I suppose.
So what is it that makes you not enjoy horror so much?
I think a lot of the films don't have particularly good storylines, really, and a lot of it's just designed to like make you jump or be scared or something. So it's not necessarily that enjoyable compared to other films.
Thank you. Do you like horror films?
Not anymore, no. I used to, but not now.
What horror films have you seen before?
When I was a teenager, I used to watch Nightmare on Elm Street, and I used to love all of those, the whole set of them. But I loved them then, but I know I wouldn't enjoy them now. Too scary.
Would you go to see a horror at the cinema, or have you seen one before at the cinema?
Yeah, I went to see The Woman in Black when they were sort of trialling it in the cinemas, and you had to say what you saw and where it could be made better. Yeah, it was really scary. I didn't know what I was going to see, and it was really scary.
Would you ever go again to see a horror at the cinema?
I probably wouldn't choose to, no.
Why not?
Just because what used to give me a thrill and I used to love, now I just feel like, why am I putting myself through this? I'd rather not.
So what is it that you used to really enjoy about the genre, and why do you enjoy that, and why do you not enjoy them anymore?
Yeah, I think just what I said really. I think I used to really think it was great to get that thrill, and even though you were scared, it was a great rush. Whereas now I think I don't like that scared feeling anymore. So it's changed.
Thank you. Do you like horror films?
I don't. I dislike them. I think they're the worst genre of film.
What horror films have you seen before?
I've seen quite a few because my brother is a massive fan of horror films. So I've seen all the Friday the 13th, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, The Conjuring, Insidious, all them horrible lot.
Did you enjoy any of them?
The Nightmare on Elm Street ones I thought were quite comical. I quite enjoyed them. I enjoyed Freddy Krueger's sense of humour.
And would you ever, or have you ever been to see one at the cinema?
Yeah, I went to see The Conjuring not so long ago, and I think I preferred watching the horror film at the cinema as opposed to at home, because the cinema is less scary, because who's ever heard of a haunted cinema?
That's
right?
True. What is it that makes you not enjoy horror so much?
I just think it's a very sadistic kind of genre. It's like, why watch something to not enjoy it? Because you don't enjoy a horror film. You sit there scared. You sit there like panicking. What's the point in putting yourself through that? Why would you want to do that?
Do you like horror films?
Most of the time, but it depends. If they're too scary, then I get a bit scared.
What horror films have you seen before?
The Conjuring, Hide and Seek, and other ones like that.
Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, but sometimes they're a bit too scary.
Would you ever go and see one at the cinema, or have you seen one at the cinema before?
I have, and most of the time I hid behind my hands, but if I go like this, then it's not as bad, so I do like it. I would do it again.
Why do you like it?
It's like a bit of a thrill, because you're on the edge of a seat, but I don't watch them on my own, because that's way too scary.
And what is it that you enjoy or don't enjoy about horrors then?
I like the fact that you have to guess what's coming next, and it can happen at any time. I don't like the fact that sometimes it really makes me jump, and it's really scary.
Do you like horror films?
No.
What horror films have you seen before, if you've seen any?
Nightmare on Elm Street, 1, 2 and 3. Hand That Walks a Cradle, bit of a thriller. And What Lies Beneath, Robert De Niro.
Did you enjoy them?
At the time, I enjoyed certain parts of them.
Would you go to see a horror at the cinema, or have you seen one there before?
I've seen horrors at the cinema before, lots of times, but it wouldn't be my first choice, no.
Why? Or why not?
I think horror films are an acquired taste, and I think they can play with your mind a little bit, if I'm honest. So why would you do that to yourself?
What is it that makes you not enjoy horrors anymore?
Just too scary.
Do you like horror films?
No.
What horror films have you seen before?
I've seen Alien vs Predator, Shaun of the Dead, Signs, King Kong, and I think that's it.
Did you enjoy any of them?
Yep.
Would you ever go to see a horror at the cinema?
No, I don't think I would.
Have you ever been to see one before?
No.
Why not?
I don't know, I'd probably be scared of them, to be honest.
What is it that makes you enjoy or not enjoy horrors?
I don't know, like, if I know what it's like and if it's old. Sometimes if they're old, they're not that scary. But if they're quite new, then they might, like if I've been told that they're scary, I wouldn't watch them.